Greetings, kindred friend. Let us spend a quiet moment right now. Imagine an early morning, when the sunlight has not yet warmed the room. You just open your eyes and suddenly realize a vague weight pressing down on your chest. That is not the physical fatigue after a day of labor, but an invisible burden of the mind that we have silently carried for decades. Before you can take a deep breath to enjoy life, your mind is hurriedly rushed out the door of the present. It is engrossed in chasing imaginary scenarios, worries for a tomorrow yet to come, and harsh expectations about everything having to go exactly your way. We live in a combat-ready state, even when the whole world is resting. Dear friend, Buddhist wisdom gifts you a liberating truth right this moment. Suffering does not come from life itself. It begins the exact moment your mind tries to control a future that does not even exist. Tonight, I invite you to join me in identifying the 8 silent patterns that are stealing the radiance of your soul. You will realize a sacred secret that you do not need to predict everything, do not need to control everything, and absolutely do not need to worry about everything to be able to truly be at peace. Let your mind rest, because the journey to rediscover complete relief officially begins here. The law of attachment. Loosening the spiritual hands. Imagine you are holding a full bowl of water in your hands. If, out of fear of spilling the water, you use all your life's strength to squeeze the sides of the bowl tightly, your hands will soon tremble and ache. The harder you squeeze, the more tense your muscles become, and the inherently light bowl of water suddenly becomes a torturous burden. Dear friend, that bowl of water is exactly your life, and that tight grip is exactly attachment. In Buddhist wisdom, he taught that the more we cling, the more we suffer. The more we let go, the freer we are. The truth is, the bowl of water has not gotten any heavier. Exactly your effort to control and hold on to has created the pain. Engrave this truth. The problem never lies in the circumstance, but lies in your relationship with that circumstance. Letting go does not mean abandoning life, nor does it mean becoming callous or cold toward those we love. Letting go is actually the wisest action of the soul. That is when you choose to loosen the grip of the mind, so reality can flow to its natural rhythm. When you no longer brace yourself to force the world to your will, your shoulders will automatically lighten, and your heart will find an unprecedented sovereignty right in this breath. The enthusiastic guard, and the illusions of the mind. Imagine your mind right now is like an extremely enthusiastic security guard, but always living in fear. This guard loves you, wants to protect you from all harm, so he constantly stands guard, constantly blows the alarm whistle, even when the wind just slightly touches through the door crack. He sees problems everywhere, sees threats everywhere, even when surrounding you is the forgiving stillness of the dark night. There is a truth both heartbreaking and liberating where neuroscience and Buddhist wisdom meet. About 90% of the things we fear will happen actually never appear in reality. Look at how this guard molds your reality. A delayed trip. The mind immediately paints a disaster. An unintentional remark from a relative. The mind turns it into an attack on dignity. An uncertainty about health tomorrow. The mind immediately considers it a sentence. In a small, unfulfilled expectation, the mind turns it into a heavy obsession. Dear friend, understand this truth so your nervous system can truly lower its guard. Life is inherently not complicated. Exactly, the mind is the one that has woven a complex web to surround you. Tonight, when lying in the darkness, try smiling at the tired guard inside you. Whisper to him, "Thank you for worrying about me. But tonight, the border is peaceful. You can rest now." When you identify that problems are only products of deduction, you will see this world become strangely gentle. Do not let the mind tell you horror stories that are not real. Return to the serene beat of your heart, where the only truth is that you are safe, whole, and sheltered right this moment. The art of inner distance. Dear friend, the secret of sovereignty does not lie in running away from agitations, but lies in becoming a wide open space for everything to pass through. Imagine your mind like a room with windows wide open. Wind can blow in, light can shine in, and sometimes even dust particles sneak in. But nothing stays forever. It is time we learn how to treat the world the way the wind glides through a tree branch. When someone drops a criticism on you, the usual reaction of the ego is to hold tightly onto that remark, letting it gnaw at the soul throughout the long night. But wisdom invites you to let that remark drift away like a strange wind. It comes, it goes, and you remain the clear sky behind. When you have to wait for a result or an appointment, instead of letting the mind wander in the maze of anxiety, choose to accept the rhythm of time. Let that waiting be as serene as water flowing downstream. And when a problem strikes, do not let yourself be locked inside it. View it as a passerby guest. You see them, you acknowledge their presence, but you do not owe them a permanent shelter in your heart. In the Zen tradition, there is a very beautiful image of Zen masters walking amidst the noisy city. Surrounding them are street vending cries, arguing sounds, bustling horse and carriage noises, but they still walk with a strangely serene demeanor. Their secret is exactly inner distance. They are in the world, but do not let the world own them. Tonight, when lying in this forgiving darkness, I invite you to make a silent commitment. The world may be chaotic, but I choose to be a still lake. When you maintain this distance, all incidents will only be ripples on the surface, while deep down at the bottom of your heart, peace is always an unchanging reality. Sleep in the freedom of a soul no longer bound by anything out there. The law of energy, what you nourish, will grow. Dear friend, understand a simple but powerful truth. Your mind is like a garden, and your energy is exactly the water source. What you feed grows. If you devote attention to feeding fear, it will silently spread like a mist obscuring all paths. If you feed anxiety, you will find yourself suffocating under the weight of assumptions that never arrive. And if you feed the desire to control, your soul will soon be exhausted because of the effort to shoulder the whole world on tired shoulders. However, if tonight you choose to feed peace, your inner space will automatically expand, becoming more expansive and radiant than ever. A person carrying Buddhist wisdom within will radiate a very different demeanor. They no longer waste strength participating in all arguments to prove themselves right. They stop chasing illusory perfection and stop explaining themselves to everyone. They realize they do not need any external recognition to feel whole. Engrave a Zen saying that touches every heart-seeking liberation tonight. The day you are no longer afraid of disappointing others is the day you are truly free. Tonight, allow yourself to be free. Stop watering the ghosts of anxiety to reserve that sacred energy source for your own breath and stillness. Sleep in the aura of someone who has known how to choose peace over the right and wrong of the world out there. Living according to the flow, when letting go is the time, the most beautiful plot begins. Try closing your eyes and imagining yourself on a small boat amidst a deep blue river. For so many years, have you always braced yourself to steer, striving to row upstream, believing you must control the direction of the water to be safe? We are tired because the mind always stubbornly demands everything to go exactly our way, exactly at the time we want. We want children to behave like this, want health to remain intact like that, and want the whole world to operate according to the script we have written in advance. However, dear friend, Buddhist wisdom reminds us of a more forgiving reality. Life has inherently carried a perfect rhythm of its own. When you bravely let go of the control oar, you will be amazed to realize you are not sinking or getting lost at all. On the contrary, exactly at the moment you stop forcing, the flow of the universe will automatically carry your lifeboat to peaceful harbors that a limited will could never imagine. Look at the metaphor about a lake in the middle of a dense forest. When strong winds of anxiety and calculation continuously blow past, the lake surface will be agitated, and mud from the deep bottom is churned up, making the water murky. At that time, even if you try to clarify the water by action, you only make it more agitated. but just let the wind stop blowing. Just leave the lake surface still, according to natural law. The mud will automatically settle and the water surface will return as clear as a mirror, fully reflecting the beauty of the vast sky. Your mind is exactly the same. When you reduce worry and stop trying to control reality, a self-generated lucidity will begin to appear. You will see your eyes looking at life more clearly, feeling your heart more deeply. You no longer hastily react with anger or anxiety. On the contrary, you begin to know how to slow down, letting wisdom guide your decisions in the most leisurely way. Tonight, allow yourself to harmonize with the flow of the universe. You do not need to fix your life right now. Just simply be present, still, and trust in the rhythm of life. Sleep in the relief of a soul that has understood that, when we go with the flow, the whole world will support our footsteps. The House of Consciousness. The art of not absorbing emotional rubbish. Dear friend, try to quietly look back at your day. How many times have you returned to bed with a heavy heart, not because of the things you did, but because of negative energies you unintentionally picked up from others? We often have the habit of becoming unselective emotional containers. We absorb the anger of a stranger on the street, carry the criticism of a colleague all the way to the dining table, and let the coldness of a relative make us toss and turn all through the long night. In Buddhist wisdom, he taught us about compassion, but he also taught us about vigilance, so as not to be submerged by the suffering of others. Imagine your mind right now is like a quiet and pure house. That house has doors, and you yourself, are the only one holding the power to close or open them. The liberating truth is this: you have no obligation to let everything passing through your life step in to reside in your soul. Tonight, I invite you to make a great shift in how you view relationships. When someone dumps their anger on you, instead of letting yourself flare up too, recognize that it is a fire burning their inner selves. That is their problem, not your reality. When someone drops a criticism, understand that that remark only reflects their own narrow level of awareness and never defines your value. And when someone treats you coldly, look through that layer of ice to see a soul suffering so much that it has to close the door to escape reality. It is time you stop being a sponge, sucking up all the emotional impurities of the world. Stand firm in your house of consciousness. Observe everything passing by like clouds, but resolutely do not open the door to what drains your peace. Tonight, return what does not belong to you to the outside world. Let your inner house only contain slow breaths, the warmth of tolerance, and complete stillness. You deserve to rest in the cleanest and most sovereign space. Renunciation is not apathy, the art of loving in freedom. Dear friend, there is a great confusion we often make when mentioning letting go, also known as detachment. We often equate it with avoidance or coldness, but in the light of awakening, avoidance is an act of fear, while letting go is an act of understanding. Look at this sacred difference. Avoidance is when you slam the door shut out of fear of being hurt, while letting go is when you still open the door. But you have wise selectivity to only receive what belongs to the light. Avoidance is abandoning out of helplessness, while letting go is loving without carrying the burden of possession. True healing gifts. You have a miraculous ability. You can absolutely love your children, friends, and this world in the warmest way, but your heart is no longer tightened by their fluctuations. You can be willing to help a person in distress, but your soul is not exhausted at all because you no longer try to shoulder their karma for them. You can listen to a pain, but no longer absorb the venom of that suffering into your blood vessels. Understand that. You love best not when you suffer with others, but when you maintain peace to be an anchor for them. Tonight, I invite you to allow yourself to love in lightness. Imagine you are a lamp. You illuminate the room but are not attached to the surrounding objects at all. When you practice this wise letting go, you will see your love suddenly become boundlessly expansive because it is no longer limited by anxiety or expectation. Sleep in the aura of a heart that knows how to love in freedom. where you are both a tolerant river and a still lake that nothing can muddy. Inner freedom, when the soul's wings are untied. Imagine your soul is inherently a bird of the great forest, yearning to fly high amidst the clear sky. However, every attachment all this time is like a thin thread but soaked in the venom of anxiety, tightening around your wings. The thread of money, the thread of fame, or the thread of fear of being forgotten. They hold you back in the darkness of tension. There is a magical truth that you do not need to make an effort to cut them all off immediately. Just tonight, you bravely loosen one thread only. You will find your chest expansive and strangely weightless. True inner freedom is not when you have everything in your hands, but when nothing external, whether money, circumstances, or social status, has enough power to dictate your heartbeat anymore. You no longer rely on things outside the body to feel whole. It is time you make the most sacred decision for yourself. I choose peace over control. When you choose peace, your inner kingdom will become inviolable. You are no longer a hostage of destiny, but have become the wise master smiling before all fluctuations. Sleep in the sovereignty of someone who has realized that, when we stop holding on to the world, we suddenly have the whole universe in our hearts. Our journey of letting go of the mind's burden tonight does not close with a period, but with a new beginning in your consciousness. Do you realize something? Happiness, in the light of awakening, is not a random miracle, but an art of caring for the soul daily, a mental hygiene to wash away the toxins of attachment. I invite you to practice detoxifying your soul through small but powerful gestures. Every passing day, bravely lessen an unnecessary worry. Before reacting to agitations, gift yourself a slow breath to find balance again. And with everything beyond your reach, smile and allow them to drift along with the rhythm of the universe. When the mind is clean of the rubbish of control, complete peace will automatically reveal itself like the moon after clouds disperse. Tonight, before sinking into the dream of rebirth, whisper to yourself a sacred commitment. I choose peace right now. I choose peace today. Let this affirmation guide you into the most serene sleep, wishing you a long night of peace and waking up radiantly in the dawn of inner freedom tomorrow morning. Goodbye, and see you again.